mount because I removed that bottom frame from side control before I got there. And I keep my posture as such so that it's really difficult for her to bring that 2-on-1 in. And what I mean by that is, I call this concept, you have to, this is something that we talked about yesterday where you retrain your mind to what feels right. When I'm in mount, we have a tendency to squeeze instead of pin. Okay, instead of arch your back, we have a tendency to hunch our back because we're squeezing. We want to hold this person, right? When you round your back or hunch your back, it makes space for this person to bump, bump, bump and jam their hand through. But if I pop my chest forward, Mitch always called this proud posture. Whenever I want to have proud posture, I'm limiting that space. It's going to be really hard for her to jam that hand in between us. Most of the time, they're going to be forced to bring this hand over the top to start trying to come down and frame on the hips. And then, remember, we always talk about when her elbow starts to line up with her collarbone, her frame just got really weak. This is when the arms are most susceptible, is like when they're starting to go just above the collarbone, the elbow is, okay? So what I was talking about is like when we're here and I'm popping my chest, keeping my head low and popping my chest down into my partner, when she bumps me and I'm pinching my knees, it's pretty hard for her to jam her hand through. Not only that, I mean, she can't bring this hand over the top, but this hand, she's not gonna be able to bring inside either. So a lot of times they start trying to come up like this and start to push. That exposes the elbow for other arm attacks that we talked about earlier in the week, okay? But she's not taking the bait on that arm, so I switch my crossface, readjust, I grab onto the tricep here. When I pick her up onto her side, it's to throw my foot all the way across her back, almost like reverse S mount. This is what I call reverse S mount. Because I'm facing her, normally in S mount, this hand would be in front framing, and I would be here trying to take the back and attack the arm, right? But because I have the arm trapped, I can go reverse S mount, face her chest, and trap this arm with my body. Again, the cookies out of the oven thing that we've been talking about for the last 3 weeks. If I first do it and I'm squeezing, I'm really just like holding her arm. I want to pin her arm. So I take my chest out and I lay it across the top of her arm, okay? I'm posting, feed my hand. I want to move forward. I don't want to roll sideways like this. Look, the dexterity I lose the dexterity in my leg. I won't be able to do it. So I move forward, forward. Now I follow to my hip and down to my elbow, okay? Extend, rotate your hip. It's a very small movement, tons of pressure. I like this for myself. This is one of my highest percentage mount submissions, especially against bigger people, because all of my weight is on this shoulder. I have a far post, and I have all my weight attacking this shoulder. Okay. We got that part?